will confirm it. Because you know the gambling boogeyman.
We do.
Although I don't play fair, though.
Cheater.
Didn't she say I cheat? I just don't play fair.
Same thing.
It is not the same thing.
Exactly the same thing.
No, it's not. And yes, we are on.
You're ready?
I'd like to know what happened to dark mode on Twitch, but okay. Twitch. Speaking of Twitch, remember when you said Twitch when he showed us that DuckTale video?
Twitch. Yeah.
Remember when you said Twitch when he showed us that DuckTale video?
Sound worked.
Yeah, that would be the thing that get repeated.
Yeah.
Yes, it would.
There you go. Box.
Mascot's got the box.
One of them, anyways.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Rage the Dragon Tabletop. It is once again, the gambling boogeyman, Travis Pankos. And guess what, guys? I still play fair. What are you doing? Don't eat the characters.
She wants to play too.
Our mascot is with us. There's Serafina, who just knocked down... Try to eat the character as well. Here, chase this mouse. Not the character! And across... What in the... Okay, we're gonna move the board now. Is this a god or a goddess, by the way?
I think it's a Titan.
It might be a Titan. And across the table is Nick Ross.
Howdy, howdy.
And to his left, all the way from Albany, Oregon, weighing in at 20 pounds, soaking wet, Mr. Complainer himself, Nehemiah.
Why is he soaking wet?
Why is he in black and white? You're never going to live that down. Should we tell the viewers about Courtney?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he's going to ask why is Cruella's hair black and white.
Cruella de Vil is almost as Yoda. Oh. And Yoda's over here with us, almost as evil as Cruella de Vil.
Almost.
And we are playing Santorini? Santorini. We were just watching Becca Scott and Game of Games playing this. She's actually my favorite for watching that show, but that's another story. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. There we go.
There's the proper view. Ref, which is you, Nick.
Oh, damn it. I'm the ref again.
Do we need to get you a shirt? What the... You just knocked out the...
Moving the paper freaks you out.
And knock the dome of the building.
Yep, so basically how to play is you take turns starting with the start player, which in this case will be either me or Nehemiah on our team, because we're playing the 4-player version of this.
And it's a team version.
Yep.
So it's me and Nick versus the two brothers.
Yeah.
But on our turn, you select one of your workers. You must move and then build in that order with the selected worker. So you move your selected worker into one of the 8 neighboring spaces. A worker may move up to a maximum of 1 level higher, move down any number of levels lower, or move along the same level. A worker may not move up more than 1 level. You may move your worker onto any unoccupied neighboring space, including blocks not built by you.
Yep.
So, build a block or dome on an unoccupied space neighboring the moved worker. You can build onto a level of any height, but you must choose the correct shape of block or dome for the level being built. A tower with 3 blocks and a dome is considered a complete tower. To win the game, one of our workers moves on top of level 3
Keep it in the base.
during your turn, and then you win instantly. You must always perform a move, then build on your turn. If you are unable to, you lose.
And a dome is considered a block, folks, like that.
Yep.
And to win, you need, just kind of showing a quick example. Yoink.
Yep. To
And-
win, you just have to have your character on top of their tower.
Yep. You kind of have to climb
Without
to
a
it.
dome. Yep.
There you go. Yoink.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yep.
Oh.
Bink, bink.
Several turns.
Yep.
We will see how fast we play this.
Yes.
And so, 4-player team game. We play in teams of 2 players who share control of 2 workers. Teammates must sit across from each other. Teams alternate turns. Each player has their own god power card. You cannot use your teammate's power. During setup, your team's first player places the workers. Your team's second player takes the first turn. If any player wins, their team wins. If any player loses, their team loses. And so, we'll go ahead and just to let people know, Nick was the setup, and Travis was the setup for the team. They are the white players, and me and Travis are the blue players.
And for the record, you know, you might have figured it out. When he meant Nick, he meant Yoda.
Yeah, not myself.
Yeah.
So, my character is Medusa, and her ability is at the end of my turn, if any of my opponent's workers occupy lower neighboring spaces, replace them with blocks and remove them from the game.
So it pretty much turns them into snow.
Yep. And they become the building. Oh. And then Mihai over here has
Pardon me. Sorry.
Dimitri, which is somewhere on this. I don't remember the number.
Number 5.
Number 5. The Goddess of Harvest. So his build, his worker may build 1 additional time, but not on the same space.
That was funny.
What happened?
Oh, she yawned. She woke up and went.
And then Yoda over here is Bia, Goddess of Violence. So the setup, he can
I like your
place.
choice.
He gets to place his workers first, and his workers must be placed on perimeter spaces. His move, if his worker moves into a space and the next space in the same direction is occupied by an opponent worker, which may be at any height, the opponent's worker is removed from the game.
Yeah.
Off with their head. Oh.
I don't know about my character, Nick. I don't think this character is interested. And we'll get to that in a minute.
And then Travis's is Hestia, Goddess of Hearth and Home. During his turn, his worker may build 1 additional time. The additional build cannot be on a perimeter space.
So I get an additional build.
But it has to be in this area. Yep.
Yes.
And that is our god powers.
We're ready. Now we're ready to begin.
Yes, as long as they're interested. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
So what he's referencing is one of the rules in here that's under banned verse, because I guess there's going to be expansions for this. It says, if you purchase a Santorini expansion in the future, you will notice some gods may feature a minus on them to indicate banned matchups. We strongly suggest that you do not play a god power against any of the banned gods listed, because the matchup is either not compatible, not interesting, or highly imbalanced.
How is it not interesting? That's... I forfeit this match. I'm not interested.
Great, now I'm by myself. Oh.
I'm sorry, that just cracks me up.
Yep.
Alright.
So,
Okay, so
does...
you might or
My turn.
We'll let Nehemiah start the game off, I think.
okay.
Alright, ring the bell.
I have to move first and then build.
Yep.
Yep, move, then build. That's me.
That's
Oh,
him.
Or it's
that's
me
our-
and...
That's true. Yep. I forgot what color we were.
Yep, that's the base. Okay,
Hmm.
you go boys.
So
Oh,
You
shit.
can't be on the same spot.
Oh yeah, you can build
Oh wait.
twice, can't you?
Yeah.
Adjacent space.
I just realized if I put it
What?
there, he's gonna move there and kill me.
Damn it! He thought of it.
You were like,
Yeah, tell me about it.
Okay, now it is Travis's turn.
No,
no, Nick's on.
it's mine because he chose the spots.
Yep.
Yep.
So let's do it
Yep.
there.
So move one space, build.
Yeah, because we didn't sit opposite each other. That's alright. We make it walk.
As long as we got it down.
Four expansion modules. A lot of dice.
Move one space, build. So now it's Nick's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Move one space.
You want to use your
Build.
ability thing?
What?
Can't.
No. Same direction.
I would have had to have my character there for that to
I'm gonna
work.
build in the corner. Okay, Travis.
Oh, it has to move into it.
Travis
Yeah.
has a good build.
It has to
thing.
be in the same direction too. So that
Yeah.
I'm moving. So if I move diagonal, it has to be diagonal.
Yep. There's a reason why
Yeah.
I kept my characters close.
Exactly. Because then I can't.
Because you
move-
can't move that direction if I'm right next to it.
Yep.
Flop.
Move.
That is the base, isn't it? Or is that the second floor? That's the base. My bad. Hi! What are you...
At least yours can be on the same toe.
Yes. Yeah, with my ability, I get a extra move.
Extra
No,
build.
build.
Extra build, that's what I meant. You know what I meant.
So you can put a second layer on.
Well, the Titan Santorini is moving the map.
Earthquake!
What are you doing?
This one's so funny.
So it's now Neax, right?
Yes. Might want to be careful. This Earth likes to move.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
He likes belly rubs to a point. Until she decides to attack. She's reaching for a tag. She goes, that's not a tag. That's not a tag.
So what is Nihai gonna do?
He's-
I like this
Probably
first
gonna
option.
move here. And then I'll build. Go here. Don't know. Do that.
Interesting. Okay, so that's next.
Yeah.
She looked up at the camera too.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to do that? Put that up to the second floor.
Who, neat?
Yeah, I can't hop up there now.
Exactly.
No, because that'll leave me open for him to kill me.
I know we made it tough.
Yeah.
That's the point of the game.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter which worker we move.
Nope.
So his turn.
Sure.
Hmm?
Sure.
Remember, Travis has to go before I can do my stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the build up. Trying to make it interesting.
You don't want them to go buggy.
I know.
I wish it was my turn right now.
Man, now you can just slice it on there. Just slice this. I'm gonna go for you.
So where are you moving? Or are you just staying put?
You didn't follow her.
I'm debating what to do. Nah.
Lots of guts. Lots of guts.
You're looking for now?
Lost my phone for a second.
Oh, if
You
you
good at-
stay right here,
Mm-hmm.
you can build.
Yeah. Oh, that would work. Okay. Let's do that then. We'll stay where we're at and then we can build and build.
Now it's Nihai's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, where are you gonna move? You just don't want him to be higher.
Oh, hi, Luna.
Gonna move down, alright.
Yeah. Because you can move diagonally. Ooh.
Yeah.
Are you looking for a dope? No. Oh, nice play.
Yeah, I don't think you'd want to dome.
Boo.
Well, you might want to dome if you thought he had a way up there. Or meaning Nick had.
Yeah.
Not saying he did or not.
He kind of forced a hand.
Yeah.
What he did.
Yeah. Move. Build.
Yep.
Good play.
4-9. And it keeps you away from me at the same time. From trying to kill you.
See what he's trying to do, folks? He's trying to kill people.
That one had to move either way. So
Yeah.
Because either direction. Uh-oh.
Kind of forces it again, though. It forces the movement.
Doesn't force a move, it
Wait,
just forces a build.
Yeah.
yeah.
And to put a dome, I'm at least it have to be adjacent, right? To
Uh-huh.
it? Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Adjacent or a diagonal.
yep.
That leaves him open being taken out if he moves from that spot too. Could move. That's the only direction that would be safe, but then it's too far away to build.
Yeah.
Might be one of those where you can't move and you have to build.
Yeah.
Because they were under me. Like,
Hey, I've been trying to get the high ground, but I haven't been able to get any.
I know it.
The whole first turn thing, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now you have to figure out where you can move to and put the dome on the top.
Yeah.
There's nowhere we can really move.
Yeah.
Except this one over here, but then all he has to do is take a step diagonal to win.
Well, I can build twice
Yeah.
if I stay where I'm at. Well, yeah. So that might be the best bet to do right now.
Trap him in even more.
Well, I can get to the corner, couldn't I?
Oh yeah, you can step up to the corner.
Yeah.
At least that's what I'm looking at anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Top priority was that.
My turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's the cat. not gonna like me. Go here. Go here.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Knew that was gonna happen.
Where to put this though?
Please, where you think they can't move to?
Like it doesn't matter right now. He's at both spots.
Oh, you suck.
Just keep forcing it to do stuff.
You mean forcing us not being able to move? And keep surrounding me so I can't even build where I need to? Yes. Doing a fine job at that. Yoda's turn.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're going crazy again.
Gosh, Travis. If you didn't put that building there, I would have been able to move up.
I'm sorry, Nick.
Yeah.
And then you're like, ah, crap.
Yeah. And this dude, that character's pretty much trapped.
Almost. And you have to move him forward,
Yep. Yeah,
or
otherwise he's
it
dead.
leaves the gap for a potential death.
Yes.
All we're doing is constantly just doing defense.
In defense?
Yeah. I want to rotate a little bit here.
Now it's got me all confused.
So I pretty much have to move, as we just discussed.
Yep.
And you have to build here.
No, you don't.
I don't like the fact
Or
that
they win
Yeah.
next turn.
Yeah, don't like the fact that I'm that close to that person either way.
That's fine being close.
Yeah.
You gotta stay close. You don't want spaces in between
Oh, right.
that they can
right.
move to you
Yep.
for his
Yeah.
ability.
Yeah.
They want me on our characters on the ground, never above them for my ability.
Yes.
And you three are doing a good job at that.
Yeah, you kind of.
Well, I'm trying to help, Nick, but unfortunately it's backfired.
I don't know how that was a help. Okay.
Well,
That's why I say you're basically chopping me in. Because then they
know.
gotta build next turn. They stop me from going up.
Yeah, you
I know.
You keep the level.
Yeah. At least you can build twice.
Yeah.
So cap the dome first.
Yeah. I got that part.
My problem is he can build twice before my turn.
Yeah.
So I can't do anything either.
Yeah.
And you don't know that feeling. This is so uninteresting.
Thanks.
Maybe these parrots should be banned too.
Why, they're not interested?
Too powerful.
What's your next? You got 2 spots you can build in.
There and...
Nope, can't be.
There.
It has to be on the
Yeah,
inside.
it has to be on the inside, you're right.
Yep. Your second one has to.
Yep, and you already put the dome on.
Unfortunately. My advice would be here. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay.
Okay, what's it gonna do? You got a good idea?
Not really.
Not really?
I'll just have to force him into doing something again.
You love doing that. I know.
I have to move first.
Yes, you do.
Cap it up just for yourself. That'd be really weird. That would mess us up.
that?
I said if we capped it ourselves, that would be
I
pretty
can't
weird.
even cap it myself because I have to build in a different spot.
Oh, that's
Well,
right.
You could put a platform down.
Yeah.
Boom.
Really? All the way up?
That's
Wrong
around
side.
it.
He put the oh.
You don't want to put it right here? So we have more
No.
steps up?
Yeah.
So it's my turn now, right?
Yeah.
We win. Thank you.
What?
I got up. Someone's adjacent.
Oh.
So,
We'll tilt it here to kind of show.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dang it all.
you lost a player. You lost.
And it was just one player too, right?
Yeah, it's if any player wins, their team wins. If any player loses, their team loses.
There's another thing.
Medusa turned that worker to stone, and
I really thought you were going to focus on that to keep me down on the ground.
my fear was when I was before you.
Oh wait! You were thinking that if I removed
No, I
him,
don't-
your next turn you'd be able to move up. Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
I was thinking it didn't lose the game though, because otherwise it would be pointless to build a block in the space. If
Block
you
on
get.
space.
Well, it might be because of the single player.
My
I mean, you put a block in the space of the player, right? So what would be the point of that if you didn't keep
To
going?
symbolize that they're part of the structure now? Oh?
I was gonna say my fear here was putting that there. I thought maybe he was gonna block by putting, because I thought about you going up there too.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna go up there first, and that's why I was hesitant on that. Yoda's double checking the rule book.
Yeah.
We don't blame him either. Well, like to have the clarification.
They don't really specify all that much.
No.
Just says if one team wins,
Yeah, but
They
I'm
win,
thinking
one
they
team
win
loses,
if
they
they're
lose.
both players are not. Yeah, it doesn't say if a player is knocked out that you win. It only says you win if. Well, so did you move every time? Because it says you must move and then build.
I think we've been missing this whole gamut then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't always move.
Because I just see this.
Because I thought it
if
said
you cannot
we heard
move,
something about or zero spaces.
if you cannot move,
Maybe that was an ability.
Yeah.
That could have been ability.
Yeah, it might have been someone's ability. Then.
So we might have screwed up on that, folks.
yeah, because it says you
Oops.
must always perform a move, then build on your turn. If you're unable to, you lose the game. But that says that's the only way it says you can win and lose is going up 3 and not being able to move.
Well, it's in the other
But then
rule.
the abilities change it too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm thinking that both workers would have to be taken out because you could still use that worker.
Where is it? Show the other rules. The team rules.
Ah! What
Yeah,
happened?
Team
Yeah,
rules
they
is
do.
on the back. So in that case, who was knocked out? Was it his ability or his ability? Or do they just take that one character the entire time and swap abilities?
It's a good question.
All I know is we're gonna have to reset anyways because we've done a few no move build actions.
Yeah, I was
Yes.
wondering.
The whole reason why I thought was that because say if one person gets up, they win. If so, in reverse, if one person's defeated, then the whole team was defeated. Is how I was reading it.
Yeah.
Because they said
maybe.
if someone loses, the team loses. So that was my assumption on that.
Somehow I'm thinking it's not because of the way it said it would be a win thing, so it would say you win the game instead of the just it removes the worker from the game. They still have one worker on the board.
Oh.
But we screwed it up already, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So we'll just go ahead and get this reset real quick.
Yeah.
While you're looking at that.
Yeah, you might have to look that part up because it is a little confusing, but that's why I'm thinking it might be both workers have to be taken out.
But it's the whole thing is the 4-player rules.
Yeah.
That's why it's confusing. Because they change a little bit, but they don't give good explanations on it.
Yeah.
All they say if one person wins, the team wins. If one person loses, the team loses. Which makes it very confusing that way.
2-player game rules. Market player games.
Yeah, like that's the only thing that's not quite.
So we know that workers are shared in a team play, and both players have control of 2 workers each turn. But what about God powers? No, God powers are not shared. I can answer that for you.
Yeah.
Okay, that one didn't help.
Yeah, I think otherwise it would have said you win the game instead of saying they are removed from the game. Since other conditions are like.
Yeah, but that I could see that in a 2-player game, but it's the 4-player rules is what I was reading off of.
Yeah, it doesn't like say. That's the thing.
So if someone loses, then the team loses. So it's kind of weird. I wish they were a little more specific on that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the way that it's stated, at least losing the game is if you're unable to move. it's about the only way that in any of the text they say losing the game is if you can't move, you lose the game.
So I guess that would make sense maybe.
That's what's semi-confusing because it's like, yeah, the only way to lose the game apparently is to.
I think losing a worker wouldn't be called losing the game.
Yeah.
Because they're sharing pieces, so he's actually losing the game.
Yeah. True, too. Are you looking for qualification still?
Yeah, I found one that said Medusa's got a. So maybe I can find something on this thread.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm a friend over there. Okay, not much there. So it doesn't really talk about 3 or 4 player games.
Oh boy.
What?
I was writing a game clarification on Medusa's ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So say I did this. I moved up here, build here. Stoned.
Which one?
Stoned.
Oh yeah.
That is weird. Because when it's my turn, both of these are considered Medusa pieces, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh.
When it says to her, both of these are Demetrius. When it's your
Oh.
turn, these are the. So if I have a character already up here and one of your characters is adjacent to it, even though I moved this one and built with this one still gets turned to stone because at the end of the turn, it's still
Yeah.
like, ew.
So you could still use your hero ability, basically, on any character.
On any of the workers, yes.
Yeah, both. This one says both workers need
His
to be
character.
killed.
Yep.
For a losing game.
He has to be at the end of his movement.
Yeah. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's a little crazy on that, too. Speaking of which, where did my player go? Oh, you grabbed it.
Yeah, I grabbed it from it.
Yeah, basically that. He's texting. Oh, no, I don't know.
He's probably texting Carrie. We're still looking stuff up. You'll have to bear with us.
Yeah, Travis's fault.
It is not my fault. It was Agatha all along. And I'm on the last page of the form on this one.
You were still looking at it.
I'm trying to see what they say about the workers.
Haven't already figured that out.
One thing said that. Somebody tried to play one worker per person and that did not work. He said that did not work.
I'm starting to think that they should have just made this a 2-player only game because it gets more complicated with 3 and 4 players.
But they said it works best with 2 players.
Yep.
Yeah.
They should have just left it at 2 players. Or maybe they should write that on the box before you buy it. Best played with 2 players.
Medusa, Petrifying Gorgon. At the end of your turn, if possible, your workers build in lower neighboring spaces that are occupied by opponent workers, removing the opponent workers from the game. While normally not allowed to build on top of occupied spaces, Medusa's stare turns your opponents to stone. When moving, look for places that satisfy the 2 major conditions. Your doomed worker must be neighboring you, and you must be at least 1 level higher than them, though you could be more. Stay up high in the city so you can win normally, or get a few new centerpieces for your garden.
Yeah, that acted like you had to take both of them out. And that's how I've seen it here.
Yep.
That looks like that's the census that we're getting on that one.
Yep.
Yeah, the losing is.
But the other census is that what I was reading, some players are like, technically the rules say that when that losing is if you can't move.
Yeah.
And some say, well, in 4 players, you sometimes get stuck and it seems like you don't have a choice but to lose.
Yeah.
Yep, that's why I was stating without everything I read, they should have just left it as a 2-player only game.
Yeah.
Instead of 2 to 4 players.
Yeah, that's all I'm seeing on that.
Yep. So, Well, let's get back to it.
Okay. So we will try again, and we will try to figure out how to move.
I
Which
did
is
not
not
say play.
Why not?
It went to something else.
There.
But yeah, but some people said they played lots of successful four-player games too. You can say the little strategy ones are crazy, and they get draws.
Mm-hmm. All right, are we sticking with the same characters?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Okay.
We just reset. So
Yeah.
if you want to go ahead
So
and
do
set
we want
up.
to put in the same places again?
I don't care.
What is that? Bars. You can pick
I'll
different
do-
ones.
No.
It'd have to be the yeah.
I don't think there's any rules saying you can't.
No, I don't think there probably is.
I don't know. That rule book sounds a little shoddy, if you ask me.
A little bit. The only thing that would do is protect you for a twin.
I'm going to do something crazy, Travis.
Go for it.
Okay.
Interesting.
So you're just gonna place them right in front of us. Okay.
Yep, because you can't move. Your ability won't kill
True.
any one of them.
They won't.
Until we move. Oh.
Heck.
What?
Awful.
As long as you keep them adjacent.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yep.
Yeah, I went first last time,
I don't
so
like that.
I think Travis should go first this time.
Go
You
for it.
want to go with that?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I
So,
don't want to go first.
so remember, move every turn.
Yes, move and return. I got it.
Move, and then you got 2 builds.
It does seem there is a little bit of imbalance in this game, but that's.
Yep, depending on how the powers are built.
Maybe Medusa's not interesting.
Well, mine's kind of crazy too, but it's a little bit tougher than what yours
I think
is
yours
in
is
a way.
harder to activate. Because you have to...
You have to move in the same direction.
You just have to get up.
Yeah,
higher.
you just have to be
I have
next
to be
the-
high.
Yeah,
Because he got hot.
but you can be
Because he
on
got
level
high.
2 and still get them if you're higher than them. Okay, where are you gonna move, Travis?
I'm thinking.
I have a suggestion.
I'm all ears.
I think.
I mean, I have somewhat of an idea, but
I want to make sure you move and stay close to them.
yep, I've got that part.
I don't like this.
You know, your second build has to be in the center area, the inner area.
Mm-hmm.
Your first could be on the outside. Never mind. I just realized the thing I was going to suggest would still leave it open for the next turn.
Yeah.
Well, we know at least the first one's going to need one of these.
Yeah.
Where do you want to move?
You don't have that many options.
Got these options.
I know.
These options.
Yep.
I know, and that's. Oh wait, that would have to be.
It would have to be
Here,
here
yeah.
or here.
I was trying to set something up on the outside. I realized, oh, that does not work.
Nope, you would have had to put your first one on the outside first.
Yes.
Well, on level 2 already. Interesting. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. You made it hard by not letting me go up a level.
He doesn't want you to go level.
I know.
You want to move that one?
Yes. I've got
Oh, I'm so glad our character wasn't there.
Don't put it
Oh.
next to him.
I know.
Why not?
I'm gonna put it in the corner.
In the spotlight.
So, kind of a weird idea, but I don't. What?
It's Travis's.
Travis.
Mm-hmm.
Do something silly. Really?
That was a suggestion for you, Travis.
Again, I'm all ears.
If you move here, you can build build a platform here, then your second one there.
Yeah. That's a good idea, actually. Thank you. Ink. First
Build
one.
there, second build inside.
What?
I want to switch my building moves. Make it illegal. No. Just kidding.
What? What? They changed your plan?
Forcing him to move now.
How does it feel?
Turning the tables.
You know who you have to move. And you know where you have to move. There's really no choice.
Well, there was out that way too.
I guess you're right. You could have gone that way.
Oh.
Making it so you can't
I
get it.
had an idea for that too, Dick.
Mm. Mm.
How come I always get stuck? Oh.
Hey, 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 hey.
What?
Yeah, that bring you under vehicle.
Well, at least that character's safe there, so it
Yeah.
doesn't have to move.
No.
So I can move the other one up at this point.
Somebody had to get the fish going, huh?
Yeah.
Get hit in the face.
Next. It's your go, Nick.
I think he saw Carrie and was having a wonderful conversation.
What?
About some
Yeah.
sort of toys. I wasn't listening to what, though. I think-
Up and build.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I'll move the other one up. Definitely build the caps there.
Move it up to this one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And now for the second build.
Okay.
Here we
Oh, I
go.
can change the input.
Well, that's good.
Now won't let me go back to home.
I see a Jedi moving on this screen.
I'm back.
But you're not better than ever, so shut up.
And we're soft than ever.
You're not better than ever. You're not Eric Bischoff. And we apologize for the technical difficulty. No, nothing new with this damn GoPro. I want to state something though, Twitch viewers.
Because
Even-
it's Travis's fault.
Even though these fools are saying it's my fault, I had nothing to do with this. It was Agatha all along.
Which was your fault.
It is not my fault.
And I think it's Nehai's
I
turn
almost
finally.
thought of bringing my battery pack that lasts over 24 hours if it's supplying to a power source like
Right.
this.
Have to move first.
And it's solar powered.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to move first.
But next time I'll bring it with me as a backup and see if that helps.
Yeah.
Because
That
it's
didn't move.
very
No, that's not
powerful.
really a good move. That's a good move.
I just
though.
didn't think we would need it since we were using the laptop, which would keep the connection, you know.
Whap, 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 wow.
Which was working for a little bit, and then it went out on us when we were finally getting ready to start the game.
Funny.
Okay. Interesting move.
So now I gotta figure out where to move.
Blank there still.
I have an idea.
You have an idea?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up here.
What?
Just double checking. Okay.
Because it's
At least checking that. Because we got nothing over there. So.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I blame Mihai for that. Yes, I do.
You want some good news? Now it's adjusting Nick.
What?
Run away. Never
So
return.
this guy over here, go over there.
Nah, you don't want to do that.
Uh-huh. And then build over on the top.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
But there was no way I could get over to that spot. Is the problem.
Uh-oh, what are you gonna do?
Take you guys home.
Oh, shit! I think.
You gotta figure out how you can get over 2 spaces.
Yeah, and.
In one turn.
Yeah. Wouldn't even do me good to get a setup going for you now either.
I was too focused on trying to move up.
Yeah.
I couldn't go anywhere this direction
Yeah, so you're
without
like,
going up.
okay,
I'd have to go down.
Yeah, you're like, I don't
Yeah.
have to worry about that. Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see much of a...
You can get there and then build, but that's a.
Yeah. You can't really do much. You can
No.
build, but...
Yeah.
2 different spaces, but I don't know what good that does you.
Yeah. I can't get over there.
Nope.
I do have a question though.
Mm.
I can move this one, but then use this one to build, right? Or it has to be the one. Everything with the one worker.
I don't know if it actually specifies that.
Which
Well,
one
that
goes?
rule book though, you never know either.
That's how like the Medusa ability works.
Yeah.
I got the wrong rule book.
The other language.
And we appreciate that they put that in there, but you know they could have made that look a little different.
Aha. Build a block or dome on an unoccupied space neighboring the moved worker.
The move worker. Okay, at least they got that one clarified.
Yeah, and like some of the other problems we've seen with the text.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mostly for anything but a 2-player game.
Nick, I hate to say it, but it's pretty much checkmate either way around.
Yeah. So what's your move gonna do?
Let me get,
If you weren't worried about this, what would you have done?
what would I have done? Problem is, there's no way. I was trying to find a way to set up the build here to get you up a level, but
And I was thinking, oh, he's going to have to move down because he's
Yeah.
trapped by that.
Yeah.
And I forgot about the one over here.
yeah. Because besides that thought, my other thought was trying to get something
So
here.
I thought maybe he'd have to hop down here, then I could hop up there next turn. He wouldn't be able to get up,
Yeah.
except for this direction.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to move that piece.
Good play, guys. Good play. Well,
Well, take your turn so we can be done.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, not
It
that it
doesn't
really matter.
which one.
Oh, I might step down now.
Well, it's funny enough that you can step down from the 2-story building, but you can't step up to it.
Yeah.
Well, you can jump.
Yeah.
And not that it actually matters at this point. Just put it.
He wanted to put the base on it.
Yeah, might as well, right?
Okay.
Here it is.
Boom.
Congratulations.
And I can build.
Nope, it's instantly. You don't
Yeah.
build.
Yeah.
Ding ding.
Hold on.
That's how it works.
That was great. That was
Stand
awesome.
on top of the dome
And stones them both.
and stones them into domes.
Yeah.
Wow. Good play, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My problem is his moves kept screwing my moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter what I did,
Yeah, pretty much.
I couldn't
Yeah.
do anything.
2 builds is
Because
kind
the
of-
2 builds for either one's
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
And I did what I could with mine.
Yeah.
The combination of the characters we got this time may have been different than.
Well, Medusa just makes you wanna climb.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
The problem is, Medusa moves and she can only build once. But then she's fighting against someone who builds twice. So
Yeah.
she can never catch up.
Poor Medusa was at an unfair advantage there.
A little bit, yes.
If she had people that couldn't build twice, I think she would have done better.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, since Yoda and Nihai won this, cheaters, why don't you two start us off?
Crazy teamwork.
Well,
Yeah,
much.
yeah, it's fun.
It's interesting. I mean, it's pretty simple gameplay, but
In
Yeah,
4
very
player,
easy.
it's
a
however the abilities
strategy.
work.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's what makes or breaks it.
Well, the fact that build is I don't know, I don't think it's as fun. I like the abilities.
Yeah, I was reading on some that somebody says they would never. I mean, they never played with the powers. They only played with just the basics.
What?
Yeah.
What is
And it was like,
Well, isn't that how the
I guess
tutorial
It's
games are?
more balanced that way, is why.
yeah.
This way it's
Oh!
her falling over. Matching the cards.
She's like, what
She's
happened?
like, I didn't do nothing. I meant to do it.
Yeah.
Did I do that? Oh.
Alright. Yoda, your thoughts?
It's a good game. I still don't. I can see a little bit of qualifications needed. So.
Clarification?
Yeah. And yeah, in the way they designed it, yes, it's made for a 2-player game.
Yes.
Yep.
Because in the 2-player game, you could move and then have you move and build, just kind of like this, but
Yeah.
you're controlling both of the characters, so you can keep moving them one at a time.
I think it should be one higher. I don't know.
So it's a little interesting. It's all about strategy.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. Nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
Nick, your thoughts?
This is bullshit.
This is not Fortnite.
But yeah, it's interesting. Like I was saying earlier, the powers will either make it or break it for depending on the players.
Yeah, when we play it again, who knows what random powers we might get. And
Yeah.
might totally change how the game plays.
Yep.
I don't think Medusa was interested.
I don't think Medusa got to ever use her power.
No! Well, technically she did in that
Yeah. It's
so-called game.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but we found out that we weren't doing it right.
Oh,
so
yeah.
because
that-
Well, I called it a so-called game.
I was like, whoops. When it was like, oh, wait, we have to move no
We
matter
had to,
what.
yeah.
If you cannot move, you lose the game.
Yeah.
Unless there's that one guy.
And you could have moved, but it would have cost you a player.
Yeah.
That one guy doesn't have to move. He wasn't
Yeah,
able
it's
to
an
play.
ability for one of the gods.
Yeah. Yeah, one of them has it, but
Um,
they don't have to.
It's not a bad game. It should be. It's definitely a 2-player only, as far as I'm concerned. No, don't get me wrong. It says 3 to 4, but
The 3-player game would be kind of weird too because it says. That's a
there's a lot of questions on
There's
Board
really
Geek for
confusion under that one
Yeah.
because it says the losing play. It says one player will lose and then the other two will fight. And I'm like, the only way to lose is to be knocked out by the other players. Or
Again,
not being able to move.
on Board Geek, there was a lot of questions about 3 players.
Came to the whole point about when one person loses, the whole team loses. Why I was thinking, well, they lost their teammate, they lose from earlier. Like, not very clear.
No, not very, the rules aren't very clear on it. It's definitely a 2-player thing. I would suggest never play in 4, guys. Those viewers at home I'm talking about.
Maybe 4 would be played without the powers.
Without the powers?
Yeah, that works better that way.
Yeah. Even though the book suggests you have to do it.
Yeah, I don't know why, because the person was saying that they played a lot of games in 4 players and without
powers.
Without the powers, and it works.
It was more balanced too, wasn't it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, your score?
I don't know. Depends. I'll give it like a 4.
4?
I'd probably say 3.5 because of the qualifications needed.
Yeah. I'll go with the 3.5 as well.
3.5.
Nia's only giving it a higher grade because he was the one that got to make it win.
Yeah, he swept tonight, by the way.
I know.
Again. I will give it
have to fix that.
I will give it a 3. And that's Santorini. Whatever. I do like the base for that.
Yeah. It's an interesting design. I like the design.
Yes.
There's no problem with that. It's just the mechanics need a little bit more
Oh,
qualification.
yes.
Qualification would help.
If you're wondering why we didn't put a score or anything on Gloom, we already did that with Gloom Munchkin, so we didn't need to redo that or do that again.
It's pretty much the same.
Yeah. Although, for the record, we did like the expansions on this one too.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Yes.
Nose fit better.
Would you recommend this, Nick?
No.
What?
Would you recommend this game?
Not quite sure on that one yet.
Gentlemen?
I'd have to play a few more to figure out if I'd really.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather play chess at this moment.
I don't like chess.
You don't like chess?
It's a lot like chess in a way, but it's a little different.
I don't even know how to play chess.
It's been a long time. I think the last time I played was, I think 2008 with me and Nick, pretty much.
They need a better way of putting the stuff in the box.
Yeah, a little tray would be nice for those.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering how it got within
In the
there.
bag, they're not going to fit.
And I like the bags, but it's not going to work.
It fit when we got it out. But that's probably because
very
they were.
snug, though.
Yeah.
Well, we can always have that bag for
Yeah.
when we need it.
It's good. Good enough.
And it's 10:30, so we're desperately, I'm sure, out of time.
Yep.
Yep. Travis' fault.
It is not my fault, it's his fault.
It's your fault for not letting him.
It's the laptop for it.
You don't have to
It is not my fault. What?
It's not time to start building.
How come we always seem to leave the rule books out?
I don't
I don't know. We were really good at that. That's one of our traits, you know.
Yes.
It's our trademark. How's
Yeah.
this played? I don't know. We lost the rule book.
Crap. Not again.
So, Keegan will be with us next weekend?
Yes, you will.
Alright. Good, we'll have, who knows what we're going to do next weekend.
There's a lot of 5 and 6 player games
yeah,
that we
we
have
got-
over there. We haven't tried yet.
We
so
have last Friday. That's one Keegan's looking
We
forward
have a
to.
few
for
more
sure.
Monopoly games.
Yep.
And most of them are basic games, not like the Mandalorian,
Yes. We have,
where they change
House
up
divided.
yes, we have House Divided.
the Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
and
You notice
Ghostbusters,
he ignored that in a hurry.
And the Ghostbusters.
In the Ghostbusters, we also, We also have Titanic.
Yeah.
We have
The longest game ever, Monopoly 2.
he was afraid I was going to say something like Princess Bride.
Great movie.
Yes, great movie.
Hopefully the game is just as good.
By the way, it's not the only game. There's 3 other games of it. Different Princess Bride games I saw the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, crap.
Well, we need to get those too.
Yep.
I was like, oh, crap, there's other games.
Yeah. What the?
One of them is just based off of the line.
Inconceivable.
No, not that
Oh. Anybody want a peanut?
No, the simple lines. But one that he says over and over and over.
Oh.
Hello, my name is.
Yeah.
Yep, that one.
Yep. That's what the game is. And
You
it's,
killed my brother. Prepare to die.
yeah,
Prepare to fry.
that's what the game is.
End it yet.
So until next week, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep on rolling the dice.
That's right. Just keep on rolling the dice. Oh, I got a 10.
Out of 20.
Yeah, I know it.
12.
You want to roll?
Oh.
Might as well roll. See how bad you get. A 15.
A fish.
What the fuck is a fish doing out here?
You might want to roll for the final.
14.